Oh,
Well, we're live, I guess. Like, actually live. Hello,
Like
Internet.
went straight up? Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Alright, you might
I didn't give a
real
warning
quick.
this time, so I apologize.
16.
We're all just sitting here like...
So, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we're all having weird times. Fun times. Weird times. Weird times? Fun times? I don't know. There are times. Times are timely. Let's go with that.
Weird.
I apologize for the mess behind me. I haven't had time to clean that, so anyone who's watching my frame, don't. It'll get worse throughout the process of this session because we have some fun things to do.
Roast him in chat.
Make fun of him. Do it.
Please do.
Please,
That'd be great.
please, no.
Do it.
Please.
He likes it. He
As
likes it.
even though I don't respond to chat while the stream's up, I do see it. So don't make me say it.
Do it. Do it to him. He likes it.
Oh, woo?
It's okay.
At any rate,
He likes it.
we don't really have any announcements. We've been doing some channel clutter and that sort of things, and I've been cluttering my life apparently. So let's just take a moment to pretend like we're not real human beings and pretend we're other things like elves, kenku, and other things that aren't humans.
I'm a dragon!
I'm a gnome!
Have an elf in the party?
No, we don't.
No.
Actually, yeah.
Wow, that's a surprise.
I'm not an elf!
You're a tiefling, a kenku, a dragonborn, an Aasimar, and a
No half elves, no tieflings, or no half elves, no half orcs,
a gnome.
No.
Wow.
Listen,
No
we're not
party.
meta, Joe.
And
no humans.
No humans.
No.
Humans don't go to hell. They go to their own hell.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they have their own level of hell. The
This is true.
Hell 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, God.
So,
Okay.
I believe we can get started. So where we last left off, you had made your way through the massive swamp you were dropped in towards a castle that you could see in the distance. I'm gonna retcon that a bit because I realized I was dumb and I didn't make this a castle. I just made this a fucking cube. So we're going with it's a cube. We're too far into this now.
It's a cube.
It's a cube in the distance.
The
I'm
cube.
sorry.
Cube box boy.
I'll try not to do it again, but no promises.
Will just loves his cubes.
Cube.
Oh, God.
The D6s, the click-clacks. Anyway, you made your way towards this massive golden cube off in the distance. And as you got closer and closer, you got to see some of the scale of this building, as well as running into some of the creatures that call this place home. Some of which at your own peril, some of which at your own sanity, I think is the correct way to put it. But nonetheless, you made it up to the walls of this building and found your way inside. Upon entering, you realized that the building was loosely inhabited by some manner of devils and other such creatures. I'm just going to ignore that.
Oops. It's begun.
It's begun.
The building.
It's going to be another one of these. I can't wait until we're all in the same place. Yeah.
Well, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, we can.
Okay, great. I did absolutely nothing.
It's just one of those days, apparently. Discord ain't happy with you.
It's just
Doesn't
life.
like you.
Nothing is ever happy with me, okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, you found your way inside and found the building was loosely inhabited by a variety of devils. Some of them more friendly than others, but even the friendly ones didn't even last that long. As you got deeper and deeper in, you met up with one such devil, a female devil, and she tried to lead you in slightly further towards the center, where think you may find the person you're looking for. Through a fight, you managed to kill a few those were barb devils, excuse me, as well as the woman that was guiding you. And I believe we left off. You were about to take a long rest, but you are currently in the kiln room that you were previously, the room that had, I believe, 4 doors, and it had a bucket of coal in it, the kiln, the bricks that were loose in the walls, and a bucket of coal, I believe, if I didn't say that already.
I think you did, but that works.
So be it. But
Yeah.
Nice.
you are as you were.
Well, that was eventful.
Yeah, pretty,
I don't think it'll ever
Remember,
happen.
remember when we said we weren't going to just beat on things that we
Hey,
see?
hey, they kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't attack first. They kind of went out of hand. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but kind of tired, kind of all magicked out at the moment.
I hurt. So.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bruised right now, but who knows?
I mean,
We're hurting a little bit.
they had a bed. I mean,
A single bed.
well, you know, you could take turns. All
I
I'm
mean,
saying is it's gonna be a long time before we get any of those comforts again. This could be
Yeah.
our only chance to sleep in a bed for a long time. So
That is true. Do bring
I
a
never
point.
slept in a bed.
What?
well, I mean,
Well, there you go. She can sleep on the floor.
then you won't like it. They're kind of coarse, rough.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Make a deception
They get
check.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Make
okay.
a deception check.
Make a decision.
What gets everywhere?
Natural love.
Uh,
What? It's natural.
Yeah. Well, I don't really care. I can sleep in.
Do what you will with this information.
sorry, these
Yeah.
rolling terrible.
Very good.
Starting off real well.
All right.
It's the only way.
But are you going to the room with all the beds? I think it's the pillar room, correct? Yeah.
It's the room we came from.
Yeah, it's where that.
It's not quite the one you came from. You went through another. You went through one like corridor room.
Yeah.
And then you went from that corridor room to the kiln to the room where you fought the bearded devils, barb devils.
Did we
Difference.
did we rifle through some of their stuff?
No.
No, we
Not
did
yet.
Can we?
May wanna do that.
Go ahead.
Guess, quickly.
Well, the least we can do is take their stuff to mark our path.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly rifle through that the female that was very scary. Very big and very scary.
She seems very skeptical of everything we did.
Investigate 25.
Holy shit.
Investigation, I'm assuming.
25. But that's really good. So as soon as I actually remember what is on her person, that would be fantastic. Okay. So a few things. You're kind of picking. She doesn't really have pockets, but she has a little side pouch that she carries with her. What sticks out to you, more or less, is the plate mail she wears. She has a rather nasty-looking long sword and bow, and in a small pouch at her side is what looks like a small medicine kit, like soldiers in the military today. They carry around like a very basic dressing kit for. I'm not going to call it gunshot wounds, but they do carry a tourniquet and stuff like that. That's essentially what this is. I would mark this down as a healer's kit.
Alright.
Does she happen
Definitely,
to have?
like, okay.
Beg your pardon?
Huh?
No.
Oh, I thought you were saying something. Sorry. Does she? You said she had a bow. Does she have arrows with that bow?
Yes, she did. She has about a dozen arrows.
Hmm.
So you can just
Fun fact.
yoink those suckers.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
I'm gonna
Alright.
walk around. Is anyone gonna use this longsword?
You can have it, dude.
Go crazy.
Alright. Is it just a
Anyone?
regular longsword that looks scary, or?
You look it over and it's a darker steel. It's almost a black steel, and
Okay.
as well as her armor being trimmed with this sort of another red metal, the longsword has a piece of that same red metal running up the center of the blade. I forget right now what the channel in the center of a blade is, but it's that piece.
Okay.
And it runs from tang to tip, but the blade itself seems more so to inflict damage over time
Okay.
than it's meant to do immediate slashing damage.
That's good.
All right.
I'll mark that here.
Is that? I mean,
That's all I'm
that was
taking
all.
from her.
Okay.
So
Anyone?
I don't need armor.
I guess anyone cares about this, or should we take this with us, kind of hide it, or just kind of leave it? I don't
I
really.
mean, we should probably hide, or like at least clean it up.
Is there
Is there a way? I mean, this is kind of a side room. It's got no doors, right?
This room in particular, the kiln room.
Yeah, the one where all the bodies are.
Well, the one beyond you is kind of it's an empty room. It seemed like the Barb Devils walking through there were a patrol or anything, like just doing general security. So that's where all the Barb's Devils are. The woman, the female devil you killed, is in the kiln room, and the kiln room does have multiple doors. The other room you didn't really have a chance to look around. Oh dear. It's doing all of the fun things today. Today might be short.
Can't imagine that it would be.
We can try to burn the body. We have the coal, I think we saw.
Would you know, like a little bit of, wiggle waggle your fingers magic that can make it burn hotter? Magic Man?
Me?
What?
No, Magic Man.
Magic Man.
I don't. No, I don't. My magic isn't focused with fire. I don't. I'm not one of those wizards.
Listen, I can do something with it then. I'll try. I can try it with something.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah.
We just need a fire.
So-
I mean, the kiln can burn
Go
stuff
right
on
ahead,
itself.
pyromaniac.
How much of what I said did you guys catch?
We caught everything up to the woman being in the
Okay,
kiln,
that
and then
was all I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I noticed.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna... Anything big furnace-like, something to start a fire with? That will hold a flame?
Well, there's the coal.
Yeah, there's the coal. There was also the pile of papers in that room. I forgot about that.
That's what it was.
Oh yeah, I searched her to get. Spells.
Is the fire already lit?
Yes, it is a lit kiln.
Okay. I'll just start dumping bodies on. Do we make sure that we checked all the bodies?
I mean,
We
do we need anything
give
off the bearded guys?
money?
Money.
You can try.
This guy still needs frickin' stuff to do his magic.
I'll pat them down quickly
Yeah.
as we.
And then while you guys do that, I'm just gonna start hacking away at the bodies to chop them down smaller.
Okay. I don't think you need to make a check in order to cut people up because you're
I mean,
a big
I have
dude.
a long sword and an axe, so I think I can hack a body.
You're good. So go ahead and make an investigation check, Corvo, because you're going through the bodies, correct? Yeah.
Yep. 17.
17? Not so bad. It's kind of difficult. There are you're getting a picture that some devils are the clothes wearing kind and actually have some dignity, and you get the impression that others aren't, and these are the ones that don't. So there aren't really pockets or tools or anything on them. They were just trying to beat the shit out of you. However, with your investigation check, they are barbed devils, so they do have various barbs and things that stick off of their bodies, similar to bearded devils. How you found a use with the beards, you could potentially do something with the barbs.
I'll grab a few barbs. Why not? I'll just...
Barbie boys.
Roll a.
While you're at it.
Make a medicine check.
Oh, whoa! I believe that's the flat 16. Yeah, just the 16. Oh
16?
no, 20. On that.
20.
I forgot I'm proficient in medicine.
In that case, you get 7 of them barbs. Mark down 7 bearded devil.
Or
Barbed devil. Barbs.
Barbs.
First it was devils and demons. Now it's bearded devils and barbed devils.
At least they're both demons. Or
Barbs.
fuck the devil. God damn it.
Yes, I'm not the only one.
Barbs, devil,
All right.
barbs. That is a tongue twister.
Yes, it's awful. Shoot me. Please.
Request denied.
Okay. But as Lyrak, as you start chopping up the bodies and kind of throwing them into the kiln to get rid of your evidence, a thought comes through your mind. Wait a minute. What does fire do to these things? Oh, right, nothing.
See?
So as you
said
keep
so.
pitching these chunks of flesh and arms and ichor into the kiln, it kind of just stays there. You get the impression that if you leave it in there for long enough at a high enough heat, it will eventually do something, but a little bit won't go very far.
I mean, I'm gonna shovel some more coal in there.
Yeah, how much coal is in there?
You got like a 5-gallon pail immediately next to it.
Oh, that's a lot.
But currently in the kiln, it is not. It is not very full.
Bye, Joe.
Oh no.
You want to just shovel like all of the coal onto it?
Yeah.
All right.
At least half of it. Keep it rolling for a bit longer.
Yeah,
if you go half.
Keep it nice and hot.
All right, half.
Yeah.
So you kind of just take it out with your hands. There's not really a shovel or anything nearby, so you just start shoveling it with your hands. Your hands get all covered in black dust. You try to keep your face away from it so you don't inhale any coal, so you get black lung. But you throw about half of it on, and it's a nice, pretty good, very hot flame, and it starts doing the work of actually breaking down the
very good
the devil bits.
The devil chunks. Would I have finished all of the bodies by now?
Eating the bodies.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. There were 4 in total.
Yes.
Yeah.
3 of the barbed devils and the one female devil.
Mm-hmm.
I guess depends on how big the kiln is.
I would say you're only through the first one right now.
Okay.
It would probably take about an hour.
What's the smell like?
So burning flesh has a very unique smell. From what I understand, it's incredibly awful, and it ruins bacon entirely. So,
Oh.
but that's people. Demons, devils. They generally have a smell of sulfur, gunpowder, and kind of a brimstony smell to them. So when you start trying to burn them, usually it doesn't work. But given its high heat and all that, it kind of produces this very weird spent gunpowder smell, where it's not very acrid, but it just hangs kind of like a haze. It's very smoky. But the kiln does have a chimney that does lead somewhere.
Good. How big is it? How big's the kiln? Like, could I fit the remainder of the 3 bodies in there if I?
Not at once. It's they're small individual kilns for, say, someone's home.
Okay.
If you've watched any like smithing show, like
yeah, they're like.
There's one on History where they make swords for competitions, and it's about the size of one of their kilns. It's no bigger than, I'd say, probably 2 feet by 1 foot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll stay here and keep eating. So what's the plan on getting rid of all the bodies?
Well, maybe we could find another way.
We'll dump I'll dump some of the body parts inside the bucket.
Well, maybe I'm going to use Ray of Frost on one of the bodies that have yet to be touched to kind of freeze it, and then hey, big guy, wanna crush this? Make it smaller. Keep freezing it, Just make it unrecognizable.
Is it like completely frostbitten, or is it like?
What are you casting on it? Ray of Frost?
Ray of Frost. I'm just kind of trying to freeze a body.
It takes a few, but it's considerably shorter than trying to burn them. You can get them frozen all the way through in about as long as it takes for a pound of flesh and bone and whatever to be melted.
I guess we can just kind of shatter it, and I don't know, make it harder to keep track of, or at least know what it was.
Yeah, true. Hey, Elwin, grab his feet, and I'll grab the arms, and we just yosh at the wall.
Both of you make strength checks.
Please.
Oh no.
That's not my thing.
I thought you were strong.
No.
I don't think that's any of our things besides you.
I'm not that strong either.
Yeah, Joe's
Oh,
a
man.
boy.
What?
You say 3?
3.
14.
Oh no.
Joe just
So,
go.
as Elwin goes to throw, he's like, "Oh my God, we're throwing this now," and you don't really get it until your arms are already pretty extended, and you go with it a little ways. Lyrak,
I'm about to die.
you didn't really throw this thing super hard against the wall, but when you release, Elwin goes with it, and kind of with a dull, you slam head first into the wall. You don't take damage from it, but
It's just
yeah, he's still on 3 hit points.
I'm not feeling too good. It's probably why I didn't throw too well.
I should also mention it does not shatter. It just kind of it hits the wall and falls to the ground. It sounds more like metal than it does a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? You called that a throw? Really?
you do.
What? You know what? Let me see what I got here. Oh, none of my attack spells. Interesting. Alright. You know what? Yeah, I'll. You know what? Yeah, I'll show you how it's done, and I will try to spitefully just kind of fucking, I'll just people's elbow it. I'll try to
Okay.
do that. Try to set her.
Make an attack.
That is actually, yeah, no, that's just a 6. That is. I have yet to be damaged today.
You go to people's elbow this thing, and you kind of forget how tall you are for a moment.
Oh my god, you only
Short?
come up to like...
And given that barb devils, they're about the average size of a person, it's kind of screwed up in a. It's not lying face down anymore because that's how you froze it. But it's got this weird kind of position that props it up a little bit off the ground, and you jump, and you can just see over the top of it, and go, oh no, I can't actually people's elbow this thing. So you come down and smack your elbow against the floor instead of actually committing to impaling your elbow against the side of this barbed devil.
I'm just gonna get up, say nothing, keep walking. Just gonna act like nothing happened.
You call that
Nothing
a
will be
people's
said.
you
will be
just
said.
get a cawing like laughter echo throughout the room as Olaf falls to his knees and starts rolling around.
Oh, you'll see it one day, Birdman. Oh,
I
you'll
guess I can
fucking
golf
get it.
club this thing. No, I'll give it a swing with the battle axe.
Sideways or
Just like head into the body so that it doesn't absolutely destroy the axe.
you go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh yes, BB. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, that fucking works.
Very good.
You golf swing your axe into the side, like the rib cage kind
face
of.
forward.
Oh, face.
Yeah, I'm not trying to split. I'm trying to just smash because he is frozen.
Oh yeah, I meant
still trying to
side of the axe.
Yeah, side of the axe.
Yeah. But still, you hit it in the side, kind of in the rib cage area, and it just shatters a little bit at first. You question whether or not you should hit it again for a second, and then it just starts slowly crumbling in on itself, and it does it in just that area. The whole chest kind of disintegrates into ice cubes with meat in them, but the chest kind of disintegrates into these ice cubes, and you figure if you can smack it in the right spots a couple of times, it'll do the same.
Well, that works. It's faster than burning them.
Yep. Sure is.
I'm not going to make you roll for everyone. You know how to do it, and
I'm just gonna keep going and keep begging on the old man to keep crossing some stuff.
Yeah, he'll begrudgingly do it without making eye contact with anyone.
I'll say it would have.
I don't know. Nothing.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay.
I'll say it would have taken you about an hour to burn everything, so I'll say it takes about 30 minutes to do it this way.
Could we, in this entire time, like after all the spells have done, be taking a long rest while doing this? If we're just like slowly doing this? You're
still doing something, and I always think of long rest as the 8 hours you're supposed to be sleeping a night.
Okay, that's fine.
Fair enough. We'll do that after this, after we smash the bodies.
We gotta go back to that Lady Devil's room. Get some sleep in the bed. That'll be real nice.
Let's finish this up real quick and keep smashing the shit out of these bodies.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing all of you want to do is just focus on that and get to bed?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's pretty much it. Like cleaning up the bodies, making sure that no one can find them after.
Okay.
And before we go to bed, I will ritual cast Tiny Hut on the bed, mainly as an excuse so that I can't leave the bed because I cast Tiny Hut.
You can move around on the bed.
So it takes about 30 minutes to do the rest of the work as far as cleaning up. Cleaning up by making a mess. It's a weird thought.
Yes.
You make your way back through the short corridor to the bedroom, I guess we'll call it. And there are 4 beds in total. Each of them are behind pillars, and they're beds. They're not anything really special. It's kind of like military cots, where at least they're not bunked. But at the very least, it's a place to sleep. There are blankets. There's a foot locker at the end of each bed, but it's kind of got a treasure chest vibe to it, with wood planks that look somewhat old and some steel binding that comes over the top and holds it all together.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch those. Those seem weird. Who leaves treasure chests at the end of their feet?
I think. You know what? Never mind.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And Corvo, you are ritual casting Tiny Hut, correct? Oh my goodness. Discord, why? Why do you forsake me? So, Corvo, you're casting Tiny Hut ritual casting, correct?
Yes, ritual casting, because I do not have a spell slot, so it has to be ritual.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Doing a little jig on the bed, yeah.
Yeah, on the bed, Alec?
well, if you're ritual casting something, you have your book open, and instead
so
of
many gnomes jumping on the bed.
Doing this from memory, you're looking in the book and kind of just tracing the sigils out by hand, and going back and forth. So it takes you 10 minutes. And is there anything special you want to do with the dome? My God.
Oh.
It's happening more
really
often
does not
now.
like you today.
No, we
Yeah,
might have to cut this short. I'm sorry, everybody. Wow, it's happening again. It's happening more often.
Don't turn off the camera.
Turn off the camera. Just
Nope.
turn off the camera.
Nope. I'm not giving up on it.
All right.
Giving up?
No.
Don't give in to this.
I refuse. Okay.
All right.
Is there anything you want your tiny hut to look like?
Like the bed. Yeah, well, it's just pretty much like the beds are in perfect condition. They're fine, untouched, really. Like they're made, Like the way they looked when we came in.
You can't do that. You can make it a color.
Oh, you can make it a color?
It's not like an illusion. It's a barrier that you can color. Think of it
then
like...
I'll
go
just
ahead.
make it look like the wall behind me.
Okay. So...
Color it the wall.
10 minutes go by.
Make it wall color.
And this golden dome appears in place of the bed. And it more or less looks like an igloo of, solid gold. There's no entrance, no nothing, no defining features. It's just an igloo of gold.
Hey, just don't leave.
Yeah,
Don't leave the...
Okay.
Conspicuous.
Hey, as long as you don't leave, it's fine. I mean, we'll be able to see anyone out there. We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if anyone shows up?
I don't know. They can't do anything to us in here.
Can they get in?
Let's hope you're right.
No. Only those I let can come in here.
Right.
You're all lucky I'm letting you come in.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Yes, see, she has some manners. You could learn something from her, Bird Brain.
Bird brain. Because you're a bird and you have no brain.
See, she's funny too. She's got it. She understands. She knows.
I like to think of myself as a humorous person. Thank you very much. Very light-hearted over here. Yep.
Light-hearted.
Yep.
We just killed 4 people, chopped off their bodies,
They
and
weren't
melted
people.
and smashed them.
They weren't
Lighthearted.
people. Clear. Very
Lighthearted.
important.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very
Devils.
nice.
Yeah, very important distinction there.
Yep.
They
Mhm.
weren't
Yep.
people. They were devils.
Anything else any of you would like to do before you bed down for the evening?
I'm gonna try to take as many of the covers as I can.
No.
From all of
just
the
gonna
beds?
No, just the one I'm on. The one I will take up the most space as I possibly can.
As a
He
as a
goes
gnome.
around and
No.
takes everyone's.
As a 3-foot-tall gnome.
I will
You're-
I will try my best to take a surprising amount of space on that bed.
You're like a dog that's like 2 feet, but
Yep.
seems to be taking up
But-
half the fucking bed.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
instead of
all of the
laying
space.
in the center of the bed like a normal person, you just go at a diagonal from the top corner of the bed as far as your body will go, which is across the bed.
Did you leave the gnome hat on? Next to like
I only hope so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you gotta-
yeah. Nice
Back
job.
over, scoot over. We're sharing a bed.
Immediately fall asleep.
Oh.
Nope.
Alright, I'm
Wait,
gonna lie
if
on
you're-
top of him.
No.
This is what happens when you don't share beds.
Massive Corvo-sized indent in the bed now.
It's just like...
This bed is not
grumbling.
memory foam.
Well,
You
because
hear grumbling.
there's 4 beds, but there's 5 adventurers. So,
Then you hear snoring.
There's only one bed inside of the dome.
Oh, I thought there was 4.
The dome has a 10-foot radius.
There is only one bed inside of the dome.
Alright, yep, I stand by my point of taking up as much space as possible.
You can
I thought
yeah.
there were 4. In that case, I will sleep next to the bed.
I should also note that the other beds are not bolted to the ground either.
I know.
Okay. Just
I'm
making
not
sure.
moving them though, because that's conspicuous as shit. Well,
Where did all the beds go, and where did this golden igloo come from?
I wasn't gonna say
alright,
it.
yeah, fair point, fair point.
The world may never know.
It's a true mystery.
I don't want to exert myself.
We're having a slumber party. Go away, demons.
It's a demon slumber party. We're all demons inside here, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're demons to the
What?
demons.
Yeah.
No devils allowed.
Speaking of which, have we talked about where they're going? The ones that died?
Where do they come from? Where do they go?
Well, we know where
you
they
know,
came from.
I was a joke. Yeah, okay, but
probably.
like, do they go to like another layer of hell, or are they just
So-
gone forever?
I'm gonna say because you thought of it, Olaf. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
Haha.
Oh.
13.
13, and actually, Vatra, I'll give it to you as well because you followed up with it. Or you could give him
Okay.
advantage. It's up to you.
Advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Ooh, again, beach. A cat.
Still 13.
Oh.
Still 13.
Meow.
Oh.
Oh.
Massive tail.
I
Tail.
tried.
With a 13, you're not entirely sure what the hierarchy of the hells is, nor what happens to things in hell that are potentially double dead.
Oh,
Oh.
Hi, Joe.
I think
Oh.
the
Joe.
cat walked over his...
Yeah. Oh. Through the internet, his cat walked across my keyboard as well. Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
Okay.
Nice.
Wonderful.
It's gonna be problematic, but come soon, it won't be.
Yeah, because we'll all be living together starting in July. Pain.
Hey, okay.
Exactly a month. 1 month.
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
well, is it? 30 days?
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway,
Very good.
I forget where I was going with this.
We are taking a long rest.
You're
Going to sleep.
You take slip, and all right.
Good.
I had
Thought police.
I had
Police.
I had plans for this evening. I don't think they're my internet's going to want to cooperate with me anymore. We've tried this for 40 minutes. I think we're just gonna have to give her a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will long rest the night away.
Yeah. Well, we'll come back to what happens during your long rest. Oh dear.
No.
Okay. So
God.
we'll come back to what happens to your long rest after we not just take a break, but probably like Friday or something like that, because this is dumb. Decidedly.
Yeah.
Good internet.
We're really sorry. With this entire thing, we're still pretty new to streaming and all this jazz.
Yeah.
We're still trying to get all these kinks out. So.
Yeah, and I don't even understand why my connection isn't stable. This just confuses the ever living fuck out of me. So.
Xfinity will do that. Oh wait, did I say that out
Huh?
loud?
Wow.
End it now before they hear us.
Get the tinfoil hats out, boys.
Oh, Christ. All right, well, thank you for joining us if you did, and if you're watching this VOD, I am very sorry if this was confusing at all. Yeah, I just blanket apology. My internet is doing me dirty. So, thank you for joining us if you so did, and we'll be back in a few days. Ideally, when this is fixed. There's not an if, there's a when. So, because I'm getting sick of this shit. So, we'll see you in a couple days.
Thank you for continuous support, guys.
Yeah.
Through this crazy time.
Yeah. And even though we didn't roll very many dice tonight, make use of the natural ones.
We did get a natural one.
We did get
ready?
We did get a natural one, so please do make use of them. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good.